movie's being rewound to the beginning, and both the blend shapes have been set to 0. So the base shape is at its original size. So I'm going to select my driver, go to a keyframe that puts it at its maximum flexion, and then I'm going to actually change the shape of the disc to match that flexion. Okay, now I'm going to click on the target here, the disc that I'm using as my flex target, and I'm going to go to the attribute editor, and I'm looking for disc 04 because that's what we named the blend shape. I click on that, and now I'm doing the flex one, so I'm going to right mouse and say set driven key. Okay, so the set driven key window came up, but it came up with the wrong option here. I want it to be on the flex. Then I can click my T4 and say load driver, and now I'm going to say rotation X, which has already been animated, is going to drive the flexion. So at this position, okay, maximum flexion, maximum distortion, I can say key. I can go back to the neutral position, take the flex value and turn it to 0, key again, and now I can go to the maximum extension position and change the extension value. Okay, and I want to make sure that I'm switching so the rotation X for the driver always stays the same, but the slider that we're affecting, the blend shape that we're affecting, the target that we're affecting changes. So now I can say key. Notice how it went blue on me. Okay. So if I come through this, okay, what I need to do is go back from my extension shape, go back to 0, take the extension off so the shape is back to normal, and key again. Okay. So now theoretically, when I play this, the disc should distort in response to the rotation of the driver. So all I had to do is actually use the step-driven key to make 2 different values for each one. I had to have a 0 value and an extreme value, or number 1 for the flex, and I had to have a 0 and an extreme or number 1 value for the extend. Now all the keyframes that I have made previously for the rotation X of the driver, they now control the shape of the disc.